Side Hustle Podcast Preview is being brought to you by Gainesville Harley Davidson. Podcast fam, be sure to check out episode 82 where we sat down with Kevin from Gainesville Harley Davidson. It was a great episode, and Gainesville Harley has been a sponsor all year. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all you do. There's always something fun going on at Gainesville Harley Davidson, so be sure to check out their events and promotions page at GainesvilleHarley.com and follow them on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know of all the exciting events that are going on. They do some incredible stuff over at that dealership. Always great food, friends, and music on hand, and bike nights are the last Friday of every month from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Visit their showroom just off of 39th Avenue and I-75 in Gainesville. Call them at 352-331-6363 and visit their website at GainesvilleHarley.com. At Gainesville Harley, you're not just any rider, you're family. And you guys, on Monday, I am joined by Ben Wacksman, developer of Emerson Gainesville Luxury Townhome Community. It's a great episode. Ben, what'd you think of tonight's show, man?
Oh, loved it. It was great.
Yeah, what was the part of our what was the part of our discussion that kind of stood out to you?
Well, I just love talking about Gainesville and what a great community Gainesville is, and all the potential that we have here, and a lot of it is untapped. So we can actually tap the greatness of the university, the tremendous talent that's here, the knowledge base, and some of the best entrepreneurs that are coming here now and staying. And I love the fact that I believe Gainesville will attract students in terms of being able to live and raise their families and settle here with all the new interesting things that are going to happen in business. Yeah,
it's so funny because when we started this show, one of our missions was to retain our top 7 talent coming out of the University of Florida. Then the next year was retain our top 6 talent coming out of the University of Florida. Well, I just found out just recently that the University of Florida was named in the top 5 universities. So now I was like, what can we do to retain our top 5 talent coming out of the University of Florida and keep them right here in Gainesville? It's been one of our missions, so it was super great to kind of hear you talk about that part as well. And I'm right there on board, man. I think about Gainesville, 17 years ago. I'm almost embarrassed to say 17 years ago when I started this business. I was on my own, figuring it out. And now there's so many resources. There's so many great people, and it's just a awesome community of resources, friends, and family. I love all you guys out there. So, you guys, it's a great episode. You're in for a real treat. Episode drops Monday at 8 a.m. And here's a little preview of what you have to look forward to.
I think once you're in business, the skills translate to almost any other business. There's an expertise that comes in for having done it. So you go to people who have the expertise, and you can hire the expertise for anything. Right? And so you look for the very best people. Like in my case, I hired the consultant who built that community that I found that I really thought was great when I was looking through a bunch of Urban Land Institute case studies. And I went out to visit their community. They hosted me for 4 days, which goes to show you, by the way, business people, sometimes there's some people who are not nice. Most of them are the nicest people you can ever meet. They're all struggling. It's really a hard thing to do. You're up against incredible odds all the time. You have to really be committed. So people who are like that love talking to each other because we're the only people who really understand, what we're doing. So this group invited me out for 4 days. I ended up hiring the developer and the architect to help me think through the concept plan. And then we hired really smart people to help us. We have our construction partner who's Joiner Construction. We're using local people. EDA, local engineering firm. We've hired our interior designer, Amanda Carrion, local. Our realtor, Lisa Fetro, local. Liquid Creative, our marketing firm, local. So we've hired local, but we try to hire the best people so that this bolsters, all of our team, every member of our team. And we've approached it in an interesting way from a business perspective. It's not really about, we're calling me the developer. The reality of it is it's a team effort, and every member of our team, and I've challenged everybody to do this, every member of our team, we're like craftsmen. And what we're doing is we're taking a shot at the stone so that we can shape the eventual sculpture that comes out. Everyone has their part. So my part may be the leader. Someone else's part might be the architectural planner. Some other part might be the engineer. But each part is equally important. So we've approached it really from a team approach. And the reason we've done it is, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is create something that is absolutely excellent, where people who live there are just can't believe that this community exists, that we put so much into it. And even if for some reason we didn't do it, we put every last effort of our enthusiasm, of our commitment into it. So people will know that, And I think it's important.
There it is, podcast fam. Be sure to check out the episode Monday at 8 a.m. when it drops. If you want to get notified when the episode releases, text WHOAGNV to 484848. And do us a favor, share this with somebody. We got to get out there. Leave us a review on iTunes and everywhere else. We would really, really appreciate it. We're so grateful for your support. Thanks for listening. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.